Assalamualaikum everyone. Today, we will be presenting the TALC model for the parking lot of UiTM Bandaraya Melaka. I am Nabil, and my partner for today is ZAFRAN. Our presentation comprises the introduction of the topic, suggestions and solutions, the 6 stages of the TALC model, and a well-rounded conclusion. For any of you that may know or may not know, UiTM Bandaraya Melaka, located in the historical city of Melaka, is a key educational institution attracting students from across Malaysia, particularly from outer states. Melaka itself is a UNESCO World Heritage City, renowned for its rich history, cultural attractions, and growing tourism sector. This mix of academia and tourism fosters an ongoing influx of visitors, both for educational purposes and sightseeing. The proximity of UiTM Bandaraya Melaka to key tourist destinations such as Donggo Street, Famosa, and the State Highs ensures that it contributes to the local community and economy by attracting tourists. As tourism grows, there is an increasing pressure on the infrastructure, particularly in terms of parking. The university's parking facilities are currently underdeveloped, with potholes and poor maintenance, making it difficult for both students and visitors to use. As tourism grows, and more visitors come to the campus for events, the demand for better infrastructure rises. To address these issues, applying the TALC model can help develop a state-of-the-art parking facility that can support both the university and the city's tourism growth. Let's discuss deeper regarding the issues at the parking lot of UiTM Bandaraya Melaka, as it faces several predicaments that impact its functionality and overall experience. These issues highlighted in the photos need to be addressed to improve the parking experience for both students and visitors. Issue number 1, potholes and surface damage. The parking lot has visible potholes and damaged surfaces, making it difficult for vehicles to park properly. These issues also pose a risk to cars, as the uneven ground can cause potential damage. Potholes also create an unsafe environment for pedestrians. Issue number 2, water accumulation and poor drainage. After rainfall, puddles form in multiple areas of the parking lot due to poor drainage. This water accumulation makes it challenging for vehicles to park and can damage the surface further. It also creates an uncomfortable environment for pedestrians. Issue number 3, limited space and congestion. The current parking layout is overcrowded with limited spaces, leading to traffic congestions, especially during peak hours or events. The lack of efficient parking space usage results in delays and a frustrating parking experience for users. To counter these issues, we have a few suggestions on how to overcome such predicaments. Suggestion number 1 is to conduct a comprehensive parking survey. The first step is to conduct a detailed survey of the parking lot to assess its current condition. This survey will identify key areas in need of improvement, such as potholes, drainage issues, and traffic flow. Suggestion number 2 is to implement temporary maintenance for immediate fixes. While a long-term solution is being developed, temporary measures like surfacing potholes, improving lighting, and enhancing signage will improve the overall experience for users, both students and visitors, immediately. The third solution will be to develop an integrated smart parking system. As the demand for parking grows, introducing a smart parking system will be crucial. Real-time space availability, automated payment systems, and smart guidance can help streamline the parking process and reduce congestion, improving the overall experience for tourists and regular users. Now, let's dive in to the first stage of the TALC model, which is exploration, initial development. In the exploration stage, the parking facility at UiTM Bandaraya Melaka is minimally developed. The parking lot mainly serves students and staff, and there is little awareness or use from tourists or visitors. The university has only basic infrastructure in place with limited investment in tourism-related facilities. The demand for parking is low due to the relatively small number of visitors and tourists in the area. In the early stage, the parking infrastructure is underdeveloped, and there is little focus on tourism. Most destinations at this stage tend to have minimal amenities and cater only to local or niche visitors. For example, early tourist destinations like Bali initially had limited infrastructure before mass tourism arrived, and the early developments were focused on meeting local needs. For UiTM Bandaraya Melaka, immediate attention is required to fix basic issues like potholes and signage, ensuring the parking lot is functional for its primary users, such as obviously students and staff. Stage 2, we have involvement. Initial growth. As UiTM Mandari Malaka grows, both in student numbers and tourism activity, more visitors begin to come to the area. Local businesses start catering to these visitors, and basic amenities are created to support the growing demand. At this stage, the parking lot is still relatively small, but there is an increasing demand for more space, especially during university events that draw tourists and families to the campus. In the evolvement stage, the destination begins to grow in popularity. Similarly, local businesses like cafes, hotels, and shops begin to emerge to serve the growing number of visitors. Langkawi, as an example, started seeing local businesses catering to tourists in the early stage of its development. At UiTM Bandaraya Melaka, improvements to the parking lot will begin, such as adding basic signage and temporary fixes to handle the increasing traffic. These developments align with the increasing number of visitors attending events at the university. Now, for the third stage, which is development, this involves expansion and full improvement. In the development stage, the parking lot undergoes significant upgrades to accommodate the growing number of students, staff, and tourists. Mass tourism begins to take root, and the significant investments are made in infrastructure. The demand for parking reaches its peak, and the university focuses on expanding the lot and modernizing the facilities. New developments like multi-story parking and automated payment systems are introduced to make the parking experience more efficient. The development stage is characterized by a surge in tourist numbers and infrastructure development. A prime example is Dubai, where massive investments were made to improve transportation and parking systems as tourism grew. For UiTM Mandari Melaka, introducing an integrated smart parking system will be essential. With a real-time space availability system, automatic payment, and smart guidance, the parking lot will efficiently handle the increase in visitors. These tech investments will cater to both regular users and tourists attending university events or visiting the surrounding attractions. And with that being said, ZAFRAN will proceed and ultimately conclude our presentation.
Thanks to Nabil. And hello everyone, I am Zafran. So now we are moving to the stage 4 of the TALC model, which is conciliation stage. The parking facility is now a fully developed, well-maintained area that meets the needs of both university users and tourists. At this stage, the parking lot becomes an integral part of the overall infrastructure, serving the campus and contributing to the local tourism ecosystems. The facility can now accommodate large number of visitors with streamlined system in place for both students and tourists. So during the consolidation stage, the parking lot becomes a key feature of the university infrastructure, contributing to the growing importance of the campus as a tourist destinations. Sentosa Island in Singapore, for example, reached this stage by providing highly efficient and modern parking facility to accommodate the such in tourism. Similarly, in UiTM Bandaraya Melaka, parking lot will be fully functional with the smart parking system that continuously updated to handle a high volume traffic can bought from regular university visitor and tourists attending events. So next is the stage 5, stagnation stage. The parking lot reach its peak usage but grows slow. The demand for parking reach its maximum capacity and the infrastructure may start to feel outdated due to the volume of visitors. This can occur due to overdevelopment or a lack of further upgrades. If not managed properly, it can result in a loss of appeal to both visitors and students. Many destinations face stagnation when they reach their peak capacity. This is common when the infrastructure is no longer able to meet the demands of large influx of visitors, leading to overcrowding and declining visitor satisfaction. For instance, Venice has faced stagnation as the city popularity grew, but its infrastructure has struggled to keep pace. So, at UiTM Bandaraya Melaka, this can be prevented by regularly assessing the parking lots needs and ensuring ongoing upgrades, such as expanding the lot or introducing the new technology. Finally, at stage 6, rejuvenation or decline, at this stage, the destination can either experience a rejuvenation through the new investments and marketing or face a decline due to outdated facilities, poor management, or loss of appeal. If the university and local authorities continue to invest in the infrastructure, the parking lot can be revitalized to meet the needs of the growing tourism sector. This could involve expanding the parking structure, adding sustainable solutions, or incorporating new technologies like electric vehicle charging stations. So, rejuvenation is a key to maintaining the destination competitiveness. Barcelona, for instance, has reinvested in its infrastructure and tourism offerings to keep attracting tourists. At UiTM Mandarai Melaka, rejuvenation could involve incorporating eco-friendly features like a solar power lighting and expanding parking to accommodate the increasing number of tourists. By taking proactive steps, the parking lot can continue to serve as a central feature of the university and the city tourism infrastructure. So the last part is a conclusion. So conclusively, the integrated smart parking system is the ultimate solution to ensure the long-term success of the parking facility at UiTM Mandarai Melaka. So by introducing technologies such as a real-time space tracking, automated payment system, and smart guidance, the parking experience will be optimized for both students and tourists. This system will streamline operation, improve accessibility, and prevent the parking lot from reaching the stagnation stage. The continued development of this system, along with regular updates and maintenance, will ensure that the parking facility remains an essential part of both university and Melaka tourism infrastructure. So, this is all from us. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.